Morning, people. I'm hoping you're having a really blessed Sunday. Hope y'all went to church and y'all prayed. I was not able to, so I'm hoping y'all were able to. This is just a 6-minute video, yo. It was supposed to be like 50 seconds. I don't know how it went past that, okay? I'm innocent in all of this. I just don't know how. But it's a simple video. It's just spending a morning with Sunny. So, started off with a healthy breakfast, and yes, 1 tablespoon of sugar is healthy for me. But I highly recommend y'all maybe to just use 1 tablespoon. But guys, I'm such a sugar person. I love sugar. I can't help myself. So I had to have like 1 tablespoon of like sugar. I wrote down the ingredients. I don't know, the things that I used for my breakfast in there. Yeah, you saw that pop thing. I'm such an awkward person. I don't even know what to call it. Whatever that thing is, yeah, it popped up and then, yeah, it's a pop. I'm gonna call it a pop. Yeah, so it popped up and then I had breakfast, watched Looney Tunes. Guys, I honestly love Looney Tunes. Honestly, I can't. Usually I alternate between Gossip Girl and Looney Tunes, so yeah. And of course I'm just a sick girly, so I have to take my meds, guys. These are my iron supplements. I love them so much. They're full of sugar. And then these are my prednisone tabs for my RA, rheumatoid arthritis, which I was diagnosed with early on this year. You can Google it or you can just pause and watch those little clips thingies. They're gonna show up later on in the video. There they are. And yeah, you can just read through those as to what rheumatoid arthritis is. So after that, I just had a quick note-taking session. Honestly, guys, I had to push through this week and like this Sunday, so that this week I don't have to like go through like that much, like a lot, because I feel like work just piles up like out of nowhere, Chiki. We're on chapter 6. Huh? What do you mean? The semester just started. What are you talking about, Miss Ma'am? Why are we on chapter 6? What are we doing there? But I guess then it's okay. It's not okay. I'm gonna cry, but I'm just a girl anyway. So yeah, this is just a note-taking study sesh. I usually divide my study sessions according to what I intend to do. Like, I don't really focus. I think I'm gonna put that in my study tip. There's a study tip that's gonna show up as to what exactly I do, but not in detail, so I'm just gonna talk about that right now. I usually divide it into like 3. It depends though on the day. Sometimes I get too hooked in that I don't divide properly, but then when I do have like a good day, like today, like Sunday, like a full day to myself, I divide it properly into like 3. The first one is the morning session. I usually spend like 3 hours on that. Right now it was like the note-taking session where I just like write down some notes, because I usually, like, how I learn is I write down the class notes, right, and then also the textbook notes and some slides that the teacher gave us. I will just write that all down, and then I will use it in my second session that involves like doing exercises. I will use it to refer back, I'll use the notes like to refer back and be like, oh wait, how did we do this again? How did the slides say we should do this again? So yeah, that's what I usually do. I just go through that. I just go through the whole process of like note taking, and then after that, it's just that, honestly, I think it's 3 hours. I think in this session it was 3 hours. It's usually 2 to 3 hours because notes are a lot, so I take time with them. I don't like rush through, because honestly I really do need them at the end of the day. So I just take time with them. Right now I was doing the proofs. I was writing down the proofs for advanced calculus. So I was writing down the proofs so I can check them later on. There's the study tip, there we go. But yeah, I just write down the proofs so that I can go through them later on and then cram them properly and understand them, because honestly I feel like cramming doesn't really work for me like that much. So I usually have to understand what I'm writing down, which is why I take time to write down the notes and then I go through them later on so I can study them properly and understand them. So yeah, it's just that, writing the notes to understand. Please don't study to cram. It doesn't help that much, especially if you want to like really go further with the course that you're doing right now. So you have to like study to understand. Because guys, it's the same thing. Honestly, even if I'm doing maths, right? I do a PhD in mathematical sciences. It's the same thing with biology and everything else. It's just that y'all have like, obviously it's theory, but we also have theory in mathematics. So like there's the theorems and everything else. You have to understand those so that you can be able to do calculations. You can't just like, I agree that math is math, it's just calculations, but sometimes it actually has theory that you need to understand. So it's not just calculations at the end of the day. But yeah. So as I was saying, if you really want to go further like with those courses that you're doing, like I really want to go further with my mathematical science degree, you need to understand everything that you're doing. So that when you go to your postgrad, and I almost said postgrad. Yes, hey, but if you want to go further with like you want to do your postgrad, you want to have your master's and your PhD, you can't just cram. So you need to like really understand what you're doing right now, like create that foundation so that later on you don't have to like suffer that much. But yeah, I was doing definitions now. I was like writing down definitions so that I can like cram them also later on. I didn't say cram yet, guys, I'm cram. Yeah, no, seriously though, don't cram. I'm serious, don't cram. I was just like writing them down so I can like go through them like next time. And guys, these are all the proofs. Like, make it make sense as a student. I should cram all of this, make it make sense, but it's fine. Andina makrach, it's whatever. I chose this life. Okay, actually it chose me in the beginning, but then now I chose it back, so I have to push through because this is something I'm actually passionate about. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and thank you for watching. Bye.